Welcome to the world of TrendPod AI. Today we're taking a deep dive into some source material you've provided.
That's right. And what we have here is a single news report. It details a really significant event.
A plane crash near Ahmedabad in India. That's the core topic, right?
Exactly. It's a news article, so it's focused on reporting the facts as they were known very shortly after it happened.
Okay, so our mission here is pretty clear. Stick only to what this one report tells us. We want to unpack the key details from this source alone.
And understand what happened, who was involved, the timeline, basically what the initial picture looked like just based on this article.
And you can tell from the source it's describing something, pretty sure the tone suggests gravity.
Definitely. It frames it as a major incident, capturing that sense of urgency and the immediate response.
So let's set the scene using only the report. Core event. An Air India flight crashed.
Near the Ahmedabad airport, in Gujarat, India.
And the date reported.
It gives the date as Thursday, June 12th, 2025. And it happened very soon after takeoff, according to the report.
Okay. The source gets into the flight specifics too.
Yeah.
Airline. Air India, obviously.
Right. And the aircraft type. It mentions a Boeing Dreamliner.
A Dreamliner?
Yeah, and it even gets more specific using the DGCA info. It says a B7878.
B7878. Okay. And there's a registration number.
Uh-huh. VTANB, like a unique ID for that specific plane.
Got it. And the flight itself, flight number and where it was going.
Flight AI-171. It was flying from Ahmedabad, heading to London Gatwick.
London Gatwick. And the report even mentions Gatwick, confirming its expected arrival.
Yeah, 18.25 scheduled arrival. Just another detail connecting the dots in that early report.
And the number of people. The human side of this.
The report says 242 people total were on board.
242. How does that break down?
2 pilots, 10 cabin crew, and 230 passengers.
Wow. Does it mention nationalities?
It does, based on what Air India reported, apparently.
Yeah.
169 Indian nationals.
Okay.
53 British, 1 Canadian, and 7 Portuguese nationals.
So quite an international group. Seeing that detail so early is quite something.
It really underscores the scale, doesn't it? And the report also names the flight crew in command.
Oh, it does?
Yes. Captain Sumit Saparwal as the commander and First Officer Clive Kunder.
Okay, so specific names even in this initial report. Let's move to the timeline and location. Departure time.
1:39 p.m. from Ahmedabad. It even says runway 23.
Runway 23. And the really striking part, the time between takeoff and crash.
Just 5 minutes. That's according to the DGCA details mentioned in the source.
5 minutes. That's almost immediate.
Incredibly fast. The report doesn't say why, of course, just that the timeline as reported was extremely short.
And the location. Where did it actually happen?
Preliminary reports in the source say near the airport, but crucially in a densely populated area.
Oh, okay. That adds another dimension, doesn't it? The potential ground impact.
Exactly. And the report mentions initial visuals, too.
Like what?
A thick willow of smoke. And it mentions a video apparently showing the plane hitting a building minutes after takeoff.
Right, so vivid details emerging very quickly, as captured in this news source.
It paints a stark picture.
Okay, so summing that part up, Air India Dreamliner, AI-171 to Gatwick, 242 people, takes off, crashes 5 minutes later near the airport in a populated area, with smoke and video reported.
That's the sequence based on the report, yeah. Which brings us to the immediate aftermath and response. What does the source say was done?
It mentions the community first, local residents.
Yeah, they rushed to help with rescue efforts. That immediate human reaction on the ground.
And the airport itself, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel International.
Reported as not operational. Flight operations suspended until further notice. So immediate impact on infrastructure.
Then there's a whole list of official responses reported. High-level government figures.
Right. It starts with Prime Minister Modi. The report says he was stunned and saddened.
Heartbreaking beyond words, I think it quoted.
Yes. And importantly, the report notes he was in touch with ministers and authorities working to assist. Action being directed from the top, as reported.
Then the state level. Gujarat's chief minister, Bhupendra Patel.
The report says he rushed to Ahmedabad and gave instructions for immediate rescue, relief, treatment for injured.
And arranging a green corridor.
Yeah, for ambulances. Shows that immediate practical focus from the state leadership, as reported.
Union Home Minister Amit Shah is also mentioned prominently.
Report says he spoke to the Gujarat CM, State Home Minister, Police Commissioner, assured central help.
He also expressed being pained beyond words.
Yes, and confirmed disaster response forces were rushed there and that he himself was heading to Ahmedabad, mobilizing national resources, as reported so soon after.
And the Civil Aviation Minister, K. Ramahan Naidu,
Reportedly shocked and devastated, stated he was on highest alert, monitoring directing agencies. Rescue teams mobilized, medical aid rushed.
So a focused aviation response alongside the broader disaster response.
That's the picture painted in the source, yes. And Air India's response.
They confirmed it via X, the platform formerly known as Twitter, and set up a hotline, right?
Yes, a dedicated passenger hotline, number 1-800-5691-444. Very practical step reported early on.
And their chairman expressed condolences, focused on support.
And Chandraskaran, yes. Support for affected people, families, assisting responders. An emergency center activated too, according to the report.
What about the DGCA, the regulator, beyond confirming details?
They provided that 5-minute crash timeline. And significantly, the report states the Director General of the AAIB.
The Accident Investigation Bureau.
Exactly. Their team was leaving for Ahmedabad to start the investigation. That process kicking off immediately, as reported.
The report also gave out official contact numbers.
Yeah, Ministry of Civil Aviation control room numbers and the Ahmedabad City Police emergency number, connecting the public with official channels.
Okay, so let's try and synthesize this for you, our listener.
Oh.
What does this single report really show us?
It shows an incredibly sudden, devastating event. Major plane crash, minutes after takeoff, near a city.
And then this immediate, almost overwhelming wave of reported activity.
Exactly. From local people helping, to the airport shutting down, to the airline setting up hotlines, to the highest levels of government reacting, coordinating, sending resources.
Ministers rushing to the scene, national disaster teams mobilized, the official investigation body deploying.
All happening very, very quickly, and all captured in this one initial news report we've been looking at.
It gives you a real window into those first chaotic, but also rapidly organizing moments after a major disaster, doesn't it? Just based on this source.
Absolutely, a snapshot in time.
So just to recap, we've looked at the key reported facts from this single news source about the Air India crash, the flight details, that incredibly fast 5-minute timeline, the location, the people involved, and the immediate wide-ranging response reported from the community and officials.
And maybe a final thought, based only on what's in this report. Consider the complexity shown here. The event happens, and almost instantly, this report details actions from local citizens, airport authorities, the airlines, state government leaders, multiple national government ministers, disaster forces, and aviation investigators.
All activating and coordinating, seemingly within minutes or hours.
Right. What does the speed and breadth of that multi-level response, as captured in just this one initial report, tell you about the systems in place, ready to react even to something so sudden and tragic?
Something to think about, how all those different pieces start moving, all documented in that first wave of news.